Good evening, everyone. I'm over here to represent group assignment with my colleagues, myself, Mir Tariq Ali Khan, and Mohammed Shoaib, and the other one is Mohammed Junaid. We're going to start our MN 503 presentation. So let's go. So the given data is over here. The table contents are given over here. The IP tabling network topology, switch configuration, router configuration, DHCP configuration, and access point configuration, security confirmation, server configuration, outcomes, and limitations, and further references. So starting with IP addressing table. So over here in the given project which we have given, we do have like different types of devices, interface, IP address, networks, and masks. So everyone we over here in this project, we are given like two servers, that is FA0 and FA0 are the same, and the only difference between them is IP addressing. As you can see over here, it's 172.16.0.2, and the coming on the server one is 172.16.0.3. Coming on the network topology, it will be same, just because so over here we're gonna use the same address, and the mask will be also the same. Now coming on the mask, now coming on the mask for the router one, router AHA, and the other one is AHA as well. We are using two routers over here, and the ISP, in a sense, internet service provider is /30. Now coming on the network diagram topology, as we can see over here, we always do the network topologies to describe in an appropriate manner by using Cisco packet tracer. So as the given diagram is shown over here, as we can see that we have switches, we have like many computers, computers in our in a given topic. So as we can see over here, there are like switches, and we have like routers over here 1 and 2, and switches over here 1 and 2. And what other we are seeing over here are our computers and different types of devices. As you can see over here is we are having some computers, and we are having some sort of devices such as smartphones. And we can also see the another logical diagram the given for the wireless networks connecting is maintained with the arena in the sense in a given area. So as we can see over here, all the devices are being connected by one another by switches, by two switches and routers and IP addresses. So coming on the switch configuration, this will be continued by my colleague, Mohammed Junaid.
Hello, hi there. So the switch configuration, the first network device that is being configured on the network is network switch, where the main network switch is enabled with all interfaces. As we can see in here, the main switch, the host name, are just continuing with the fast Ethernet. We can see from interface 1 to interface 11. And this next, coming to router configuration. To start with the router configuration, the AHA router is being assigned with the other network addresses at gigabyte of Ethernet 0/0 and 0/1 interfaces. Coming to these configuration, we can see first we have to enable the router, then we have to configure the terminal, and so on. We can see we can link the routers with interports. The ISP, the Internet Standard Procedure router configured on the network are also assigned with network addresses on gigabyte Ethernet 01 and 02. That's how we can get the internet or the arena, as my colleague, Mr. Tariq has explained earlier in the above topic. In the next step, the main router is configured with a routing protocol that will be used, enabling internet connectivity with the routers. And continuing, the same routing protocol, that is EIGRP, is configured on the ISP router, and no auto summary command is executed in this project. So in this screenshot, we can see how the configuration is going on and IS command line interface. The ISP configuration, as we can see, the network 199.250.10.0.0.03. As we can see, there is a dual 5 interchange, that is IPEIGRP 15, neighbor 199.250.10.02. And coming to that, at the end of this, we can also have the DHCP configuration for the purpose of enabling dynamic IP addresses allocation that can be used in the configuration. The DHP pool is created on the router AHA that will help in assigning all the devices with dynamic IP addresses. Dynamic IP address is very important as it will be the one and only IP address that will be connecting to all the other devices or such as computers, mobile phones that can be used in the specific arena. Next, coming to the access point configuration, the next network device which will be configured on the Accor Hotels network is wireless access point. By enabling this port and setting up SSID, the same procedure will be followed for all other wireless access point to provide wireless network coverage throughout the arena. As the configuration over here, we can see its global and interface. The port status, we can mention arena hyphen AP2, where we can also use the WPA2 PS2, and we can also give a passcode for that as Accor Hotels. And the working of this wireless access point is checked by connecting the wireless client to the wireless network, as we can give a strong password like WEP. Then we need to configure the security, as it is also an important aspect for the configuration. And when it comes to security configuration, for the purpose of security, the wireless access point are protected with WPA2 PSK protocol, and the key paraphrase is also provided in the screenshot attached below. Then we have to give the server configuration, which is the server connected to the Accor Hotels is assigned with a static IP address as 172.16.02/255.255.240. As we can see here, IPv4 address has been selected and the subnet mask it's been used and a default gateway has been assigned. So coming to that, here we can see the configuration for DNS server is also done on the network by mapping IP address 172.16.0.2 with the domain called arenahotels.com. As we can see, the screenshots over here has been clearly shown, and the work of DNS server is checked by accessing the server. Finally, the piping network connectivity is checked upon the command, and the following results are obtained. As we can see in the below screenshot, it's going perfectly fine. So that means the project what we have created, the routers that we are using, it's working perfectly fine. The laptop is also able to communicate with the 199.25.10 IP address. Here, my colleague, Mr. Shoaib, will be continuing for the outcomes.
So from the proposed network to the Accor Hotel, the following are some outcomes that will be achieved. So for the first one, the proposed wireless network is expected to propose an extension wireless network coverage throughout arena, as every user will be available to connect with the network. The network is able to accommodate a number of users as a dynamic host control protocol service, which is called DHCP, is configured with which will automatically assign dynamic IP addresses to users who will try to connect with the arena network. There are limitations and further growth as well. The proposed wireless network to Accor Hotel also poses some limitations. The first limitation is that the network does not have any type of security component, which means there are chances that a security breach could take place. If a single switch goes down, all wireless access point will also go down, leading to increased uptime. One major recommendation that needs to be followed is to integrate a radius server to the network, which will help in anticipating, authorizing, and accounting user permission accordingly. And for conclusion, I would like
Hey guys, I'm back again. So coming on the conclusion part, as we can see that Accor Hotel located in Paris, which is given in the which is given as a topic. France is being used the users with a high end and network that would make sure that have seamless experience while enjoying the show and events. So the meaning is that all the people, all the guests who are being staying in the Accor hotels are enjoying the wireless networks nicely. And the thing is, there is no network, there is no network breach or network security, and no other users who are not authorized, they cannot breach into the system. as you can see, some of the requirements, specialization and organization were reliable network, best coverage and simplest management. However, the proposed network is offering all these benefits, including benefits like improved scalability, security, power over Ethernet to safe electricity and more. The users can now easily enjoy the shows and can order their favorite meals through the network and sport. So by this, we can conclude that whatever we have been showing in this video or whatever we have presented is being is whatever the project is being taken at the Accor hotel by us is being secured by security purpose, by the scalability purpose and efficiency purpose. That's it for now. Thank you.
Stop recording.